If you are honest, sometimes you feel lonely. We all do. It is part of our DNA. Our forefathers, they needed one another to survive. And so we inherited the desire for community, the desire for companionship, the desire for friendship. However, for some people, loneliness is not just a feeling that comes once in a while. It is a daily, constant struggle. And ever since the beginning of the pandemic, the number of people that struggle with loneliness have increased significantly. In the UK, for example, over 50% of people between the age of 18 and 34 struggle with loneliness. In the US, over 60% of people admit that they are lonely. And the painful part is that loneliness doesn't just affect how we feel, it also affects our health. And studies have shown that loneliness increases the chances of dementia, the risk of dementia, the risk of heart disease, depression, suicide, and a host of all other kinds of health conditions. But the question is, why are so many people lonely? It is so ironic because we're living in the most connected time in human history. We have Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and all of these social media platforms. But the truth is that while you have thousands and thousands of friends on social media platforms, your body and your spirit and your soul desires real connection, real life connection. You desire someone to talk to, someone to trust, someone to share your pains and your struggles with. You desire a real relationship. And when you have that strong network around you, it changes everything. And so the saying is true that the quality of your life is dependent on the quality of your relationship. That is a fact. But there are some people who fall into the temptation of thinking that they can do this by themselves. They can do life by themselves. They don't need anybody. I think that is a trap, and that is the wrong mindset. And it is better to change that mindset when it is easy, when you can make friends and test relationship and build your network, than to wait until it becomes a little bit too late or too difficult to form that bond, that network around yourself. And when you have these relationships, when you have the network that you have, you see that life begins to change. But I must say this though, it is not about how many people you have around you. It is about the quality of friends, the quality of network that you have. There are people who have thousands of friends, they know a lot of people, they have a lot of friends, a lot of network, but they still feel lonely a lot. So it is not just about the quantity of friends you have, it's about quality. And so when you have the network of people around you that you can trust, that you can rely on, that you can share your pains and your struggles with, you find out that life becomes a little bit more easier. You find yourself feeling less and less and less lonely. And so it is important to understand how to make connections and keep those connections and grow those connections. And that is why this channel was created, because I believe in a connected world, not just online, but physically, real relationships. I believe in real life relationships. And so on this channel, I will be posting videos on social intelligence, on charisma, on conversation mastery, on group dynamics, on building relationships, and a whole other topics that will help you build your skills in mastering relationships and growing your relationships. And I would like you to join me in this journey. And you can do that by subscribing, or you can also do that by sharing the content with people you know or people you believe will benefit from the information. And until next time, stay connected. With